Okay.
All right. Well, we are all here. We are kicked over. Audio is unmuted, which I have to make sure to do because more than one episode has been muted before. And hello, everybody. Welcome to another week of Waters of the Deep. We left off with good old Odess finishing his 24-hour ritual to reconsecrate the Temple of Apollo. He had just kind of come staggering out. Taddy had a makeshift cot built for him, so he had somewhere to go to sleep. And yeah, they had discovered some other potentially disturbing information as well. Uh, so you guys take it away. Otis, you were just coming out and kind of meandering your way.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's something I was
Yeah.
gonna try to remember to do at the
Ooh, Katie,
beginning, but
you're
I
real
can't
low.
remember. I was
Well,
just
I
talking to myself anyway. Sorry.
I was gonna go over and kind of walk with Odie and help him if he looks like he's slugging over and like, hey, buddy, we got you a cot set up over here, and kind of lead him over that way to the cot.
I would follow Taddy at that point. Otis has been up, if I'm not mistaken, he's been awake for almost 48 hours now. 'Cause he went
Yeah.
right, he didn't rest, he went right into the
Um,
spell.
Probably closer to about 36, but yeah, it's been a hot minute since you've had a nap.
Yeah. So he would definitely follow you.
All right. Well, if I remember correctly, I set that up over this way.
Yeah, just about.
So yeah, but he was off to the side, but we keep an eye on him, that kind of stuff. So you probably just move us over that way, and him and
As
yeah.
we go by, I don't know if I told anybody or if anybody even realizes that the spell is done. But if I hadn't said anything, I would look at the Cyclops and tell them, or I guess the Oracle's right there. I just can't read it because it's so small. I would look at the Oracle and just say it is done, and just walk over or keep following Taddy to the
Uh,
bed.
to that response, the oracle would bow its head and say, "Thank you," and Poseidon's blessing. And for the first time since you guys have arrived, correct me if I'm wrong, Brad, all of you would understand the Cyclops saying that.
Yep,
Yes.
yep.
Yep.
At this point, yeah. Yep. So everybody understands them. No. Which, yeah, there's a couple other things that go on too, but I don't think any of those really apply at the moment.
Not unless you want them to.
Once Odie's all to the cot and set up there, if Silt's with us, I'd say Silt, let's uh gather the group up while he rests and figure out what our next steps are, and kind of meander back out this way.
Wow, I didn't realize how many how many effects are on that damn spell. That's a lot of shit on there.
It's only two. So it's that first one, and then you choose one of the other ones, which you chose tongues. But you have a lot of options with it. Um,
Because I was going to say, it says that it has the following effects. But either way, they don't really apply at the moment. So I won't hold up gameplay.
one might, and I just messaged you about it.
No, that's a negative on that.
Okay. And you would have known that, so you left that one off intentionally.
Yeah.
Okay. What about this one? Because you have one of those too.
I don't above table. I know that. I don't know that Odie knows that though.
No, he would.
He does. Okay,
Yeah.
then I would leave that out also.
Okay. Good to know.
So it would be the other ones.
Those two. So any of the other ones can't. Okay. Too easy.
Yeah.
So, Odie, anything else before you settle in for your nap? And I'm going to say after 36 hours, you're going to need a full 8 hours to recover. So you won't be able to
Yeah.
do your trance this time.
I figured as much. No, nothing else. I mean, I don't know if the resistance applies, but if it is, it would just be like thunder, or lightning, dealer's choice.
Resistant. No, that's one of the optional ones. So the hollowed ward always goes with hollow. And then you get to pick one of the effects. from
Oh,
underneath.
okay. I see. Okay. I see. I get it. I get it.
So you get hollowed
Okay.
ward no matter what, and then you pick one of the other ones, and you already declared tongues. So
You know, for as much college and schooling I have under my belt, you think I would actually read stuff fully
No, you got all your reading out of the way.
instead of just skimming over stuff? No, that's all I have. I'm
okay,
gonna go.
dude,
sleep
I look at
for-
spells with more than one paragraph, and I usually go to the last paragraph, because that's when it talks about the damage and effects. So. But yeah, anything else before you settle in for your nap?
No, that's all I have.
Okay, what is everyone else doing?
Well, I if this is where Silt is heading, I'd change direction and head over that way and call over Pearl and Pan and Tika Tika to come join us.
I'll follow.
Yeah, I'll head over there too.
And I know Tika Tika. I don't know if she understands her language or not, so I'd kind of do the arm thing. Come on over, be part of the group.
Are you talking to Tika Tika? Because she just sat
Yeah.
back down on her desk real quick.
Oh, okay. I didn't know she was away.
Yeah, she should have her headset on. Let me.
Okay. We can just do a Bueller, you know, back up.
I'm sorry, I'm here. I'm sorry. I had to literally go get the tacos that were at the door while you guys were talking to Brad.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay, I would just like to point out the table rule. Tacos is always a valid excuse.
Absolutely.
I'm on board.
Absolutely.
I'll allow it.
What was your question?
All right.
What did I miss?
Okay, so it wasn't a question. I was motioning for everybody to kind of gather together while Odie's over there taking his rest.
Okay, Tika would come over, yes.
Okay. All right.
And for
so,
funsies,
I mean,
she's gonna mimic Bee's behavior and kind of stagger, like swagger, up to the group, just for fun.
all right. I'm gonna because I feel like I'm in the center of the room. I'm gonna back out of the circle a little bit, so I'm kind of better. I feel better about this. So I be like, guys, look, he's got to rest. So obviously, we need his input too. But that doesn't mean that we can't get some kind of I don't know, penciled in game plan. Sil, you're our kind of our leader here. You have any thoughts on this? Like, what do you think? What does
Off
anybody think?
table, what have I shared with you guys and what haven't I shared from the Oracle? Has it been everything, all three?
No, you shared what happened. Well, the ode or poem or whatever it was about Galen.
Shadow. Okay. Yeah. So the first two.
Yeah, you didn't share. No, I don't think you shared the first one.
The
'Cause
about
it-
the shadow.
Yeah.
No,
We
she
didn't-
shared the first one.
Did she? Okay, I don't remember sharing it. So
Because
Oh,
the
here,
first
I'm
one's
just
the
gonna-
one that's written in the book, isn't it?
They're all written in the book now, but I can't remember if I shared the last one or not.
okay.
Is the last one the one that was actually about the mother?
Yes.
Yes, you did.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, there's all three.
Okay, so we got number 2 and number 3. We didn't get number 1.
Isn't number one about
This shadow.
Silt being in hell?
No.
No, that's second one is about Galen being in hell.
Or Galen, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Second one is about Galen being in hell. We got that one, and then you shared the one about Mother, which was the last one. So number 2 and number 3. So now we have all three with the Cyclops shadow stuff.
Yeah,
So
that's
the
just-
current one.
Mhm, this shadow that Odess just defeated.
Okay.
And then
Well, the question is, did he actually defeat it, or did he chase it off?
well, if you read that, it sounds like it was defeated. But did anybody, when I was talking to B earlier, did anybody else hear what that conversation, what he said about Locke?
The other cousin that he was with?
Yeah, hairless cousin
Ye-
Locke.
Yeah, we remember that conversation. Yeah.
Oh, the
Okay.
one we tried to kill on our off characters.
Yes.
Yes.
I
Still
didn't
gonna
hear that.
happen.
Yeah. Odie would not be privy to any of this because
Right. Well, he's still not. He's
yeah.
down.
So we'll get him caught up when he wakes up. So, well, I mean, we came here to get help from these guys regarding Mother. We got our help in regards to Mother. I'm not okay with anybody being caged anywhere for things that I do. So, that bit on Galen has really upset me, and I would like for us to get that handled ASAP. But I don't know if these other ones need to take priority or not as I roll my eyes and say that out loud. I know they're important, but did these like tell us where we can go to find Mother?
Not directly.
I mean, we already know where she's at.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it does. Essentially in the depths of the ocean where nobody's ever been. So we're gonna have to go diving if we want to find her.
Which we knew before.
Yeah. And we're gonna have to make sure that all our crew members can actually go that low. Like I think me and Odie are covered. You, because you can do the water breathing thing, right? So
Yeah, I can breathe underwater.
yeah, I know you don't like water, but so that leaves us Pan, Pearl, and Tika. Did we ever do anything for Pearl? Pearl's been with us long enough. Pearl,
Pearl
can you
already
breathe underwater?
Yeah, I can.
You guys
Okay.
previously established that Pearl doesn't breathe.
Well, yeah, but she's been going through some changes lately. I don't know how that affected that.
Going through changes. Sorry.
Well, have to be
I
in water
have
for me to
water
know if I
breathing
have
spell.
anything else new that I haven't done before. I won't know until I actually do something if it's gonna change or if I'm gonna react different to it. I will know ahead of time.
Okay.
Anybody have a bucket? Stick her head in it.
I mean, don't you carry a bucket, Sil? For your buddy?
I mean, I've got a waterproof, I have a soft bucket.
I mean, we could test the theory.
Could just waterboard her. I mean,
Pan, how about you, buddy?
I have the spell water breathing.
Okay, so you're in the same boat as Sil. Okay, so
24 hours.
Tika, do you comprehend what's being said here? By the way, you getting all this?
Tika's gonna nod.
Okay. Oh, good. Okay, so can you breathe underwater?
Tika's gonna shake her head.
Oh, okay. So that'll need to be fixed. I mean, we can't exactly just go down to the local market and see if there's something that she can use there, because
What? Hey, I don't think we've established yet that Tika is even interested in joining us. We haven't
I mean,
really.
she's following us around.
True.
If she's gonna keep following us, I mean, do you really want to just forget about her and just jump in the water and see what happens?
No, I'd like to have a conversation because I need to know who's where,
Yeah.
doing what.
That's fair, Sil. That's fair. Okay, so yeah, let's start there. Tika, hi. I think we introduced you already, but I'm Tatty. And that's Sil, and that's Pearl and Pan, and that's Odie sleeping over there. And
At Silt's name, she's gonna look at her and she's gonna do a money sound. The sound of like leaves brushing against each other and then a cat's hiss. Only because
Well,
she
she got
heard
your
B
number.
call she heard B call her Silver Fern.
Wait, I'm gonna roll and see if I understand that.
yeah, I'm gonna be in that same boat.
yeah, you both picked it up.
I'm going to look at Tika and say, kindly, none of the sass that I gave B. Please don't call me that.
And then she'll just kind of like nod and just move on.
So,
Becca, I sent you a text.
Okay.
so Tika, we're currently working our way around the world to extinguish some evil going on in the world. Are you up for joining us for this?
She'll kind
I
of
don't-
pause and
It's a new one.
say, hoist the sails, adventure awaits. And like a multitude of different voices.
I'm going to stare right at her very intently and say, it can be very dangerous.
I mean, she's gonna kind of hop around for a little bit. Kind of like in a little sea jaunty kind of dance. And then you'll hear her say, once again, like a multitude of voices that she's like gathered over her travels, and say, the sea is a nasty mistress.
Don't argue that.
Yeah, no, definitely. Okay, well, I guess that I want to ask what she brings to the table, but I think that would be like really complicated in the way we're having this conversation. So I think we could just see what she can do when we get there. How about that?
Never know.
I mean, I probably have that conversation if we're not having it now. I'd ask later.
No, if you want to ask now, ask away. This is group conversation. This isn't just me talking.
This is a job interview.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Yes, I'd ask. And what is your background? What do you do? What can you bring to the table, essentially?
What is your name? What does your father do for a living?
The real question is, who has a
Rank.
cricket in their house? Because I keep hearing it.
Cricket.
That's probably here. The windows are cracked open.
Okay. Yeah, it's really only when you're talking, Katie. So I kind of guessed it was you, but I can hear I can hear a cricket.
Well, the good news is it's not in the house.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess Tika.
yeah, we're putting you on the spot, Tika. Yeah.
Yeah, and as a performer, like it's kind of daunting.
Tika can't just paraphrase stuff either.
I can't just paraphrase things either, and I can only use things that I've heard in the past. I mean, essentially, she can basically like dance out her whole story for you guys.
So for the next
With her flute.
for the next
Job
10
interview by
minutes.
interpretive dancing.
I love it.
So Becca, go ahead and do a performance check with advantage because it involves dancing. And for the next 5 minutes, this Kenku that you guys just met is going to do a interpretive dance involving her flute. That is the most mesmerizing performance you have ever seen. It really, really tells the story of Tika Tika's upbringing. And all of her skills and abilities, and through that you learn, Becca, what do you want them to learn through the interpretive dance?
That essentially, I was like a tiny little Kenku chick that was found clinging to a piece of driftwood. And that the only sounds that I made, like when they found me, were mimicries of the wind, crashing waves, and like desperate cries of sailors lost to sea. I was taken in by the Treadlight Troupe, a floating ensemble of traveling dancers and musicians. And they named me Tika Tika. From the staccato rhythm of like my dancing and the mimicry that I did. Eventually being with them, learning to mimic them, learning to dance and do music with them. That's how I got really good at what I did. And then, yeah, we all got kidnapped by demons and brought here.
Oh. So I think my immediate follow-up question would be about the rest of them. If you all got kidnapped by demons and brought here, are you searching for your troop?
She'll nod to that and say, like, you'll see like a separation, like lost. Did you hear me?
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Um,
So sounds like if I'm getting this right, she's lost trying to find her group. So
Mhm.
apparently that is on Tika's list of things to do. Okay.
Well, I'd say, if I mean, I don't speak for all of us, but if we all agree, then you're welcome to come along with us, and if the opportunity arises to help you find your group, then we will certainly try to do that. We obviously have some very pressing matters that we're going to prioritize. So we'll leave that decision up to you if you'd like to join us.
She would respond with like in merchant's voice, like, a trade's a trade.
That's language I speak, so.
All right. So yeah. Okay. So that clears that up. She's coming, and so yeah, we got to make sure she can breathe underwater for the places we need to go, since we got to go down to see Mother at some point. So yeah. So I guess the next question is, what are we thinking about? I mean, Mother was picking people off back in Haven, but I mean, they weren't like going in masses.
Well, her like shadow spawn
Yeah. So
doing her
I guess
work.
do we need to go after Mother
Yeah,
now?
because she's
No, I mean
down
now.
there. Oh, now? No,
Okay.
she's been
So
there.
yeah, so if we don't have to go right after Mother, how do we find the gates to hell?
Well,
Apparently that's where Galen's soul is.
if I had to
Hearing
guess,
the gates to hell, the oracle will speak up. It's metaphorical.
Huh?
The gates to hell. It's a metaphor. There are no gates. There were many, many, many years ago before the Great Fall. But there are no gates anymore.
Oh,
It's an
okay.
open field. Wonderful. We can just walk through it.
we
No
could just
gates.
walk right in.
Beautiful.
They're
No,
taking
it's-
anybody these days.
It's not quite that easy, but step outside. Look at this. And the oracle will walk outside. And anybody who wants to look can.
I follow.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm looking.
But being atop the mountain here, she points to the north, and you can see the hellish landscape to the north. And I will open up the rest of it here. Obviously, you can't see all of it, but basically, there's an entire island to the north that is just hellish. Fire and brimstone. Think Mount Doom on a really bad day.
What? Well, you know what? I bet it's not very wet over there, so there's a win.
That really threw me for a second because I thought you said for a second there that it was Mountain Dew on a really bad day. And I'm like,
Yeah.
is there a difference?
No. Since the temple has been reconsecrated, the fog has eased, and you can now see a lot further than you could on your way up the mountain. to include
Okay.
the rest of the island you're currently on.
Okay, so if her soul's trapped over there being tortured, I see multiple towers, buildings over that way. Is there any specific area we should be heading towards there, bud?
So a little better explanation is each of those towers represents like a clustering, like not quite a city, but comparable to a city. There's just no organization to it, but that's the massing of buildings and structures in whatever weird hellish way you can imagine, spread out across that island.
Okay. With that said, instead of the buildings, the settlements, is there, it's it just, can you point us where we're going to save our friend's soul?
I don't know. It's
Oh.
if she is there, there it is.
What do you mean, if she's there? You're the one who said she's being held there.
I don't even remember what I said, and I can't read what your friend wrote down, so can't help.
So, can you read that back to the Oracle, please? Better yet, just read it all to the Oracle. Maybe the Oracle can make sense of some of this.
I get the feeling the Oracle is the mouthpiece of powers beyond.
She is a wise one. That is how legend lore
Oh.
works. The weave
Okay.
speaks to me of the reality of the world. I do not translate it or know what it means. I am just the vessel for its message.
Okay. Teddy's just gonna rub his head. Go. Okay, great. Oh, over there somewhere is Gal. Jesus. Well, Gal's soul.
As
I don't
you
know.
are rubbing your temple, from down the walkway, you hear a feminine voice. It's true. And as you glance that way, you see 20, 30 Goliaths walking up the pass. I'm only going to put a couple. I'm not putting 30 tokens on the map.
I'm gonna step behind the Oracle. This friends yours?
Quite
I
possibly.
kind of look around.
Of course they're friends. Can't you see? And she points at one of them. And make a perception check, Taddy.
Yeah.
Beautiful. As she says, of course they are. Can't you see? And points a finger. You look a little closer, and you can see all of them, in some way, shape, or form, have Poseidon's trident branded onto their body.
Oh. Okay.
Ah.
Well, I mean,
And then she will
that's
stumble off down the hill.
that's a good sign. There's an army. Look at that, Silt. There's an army.
Yeah, we're going to call it an even 30. The Oracle walks down the hill, and they are actually outside of the bubble now, so conversation returns to Giant. And they are speaking to each other. Silt, do you have your comprehend languages going?
Yes.
You do. Okay. So Silt, you would hear them doing like a formal greeting and a who are you? And one of the Goliaths would step up and speak and say that he is her great grandson or something to that nature. You kind of get the hint that it's been maybe 600-700 years
Mhm.
of lineage. And they catch up, and the Goliaths have devoted their life to Poseidon, and doing what they can to keep the temple safe from further incursion, but were unable to do anything to free them from their current predicament. And that's the gist of it.
Okey-dokey.
What's everyone else doing? Okay.
Tika Tika would have just looked out at the horizon and like looked and paid attention to what everyone was doing.
Yeah. You
So
would have seen everything.
that's all I was doing.
Anybody else doing
Paying
anything?
attention.
And starting to wonder if he has a muscle mommy fetish.
Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
Pearl, you up to anything?
Not really. Nothing special.
Enjoying your cuddles?
Yeah.
Okay. By now, everyone has noticed that B has been snuggling up and making sexy Puss in Boot eyes at Pearl and purring ever so softly the entire time you guys have been talking.
And Pearl's enjoying it.
I think by now he's full on developed to like kneading your shoulders massage style.
And I'll just giggle.
Did you catch all that, Mike, or you need me to fill you in?
Yeah, I when I went dark, I walked away. I had to use the restroom. Sorry.
B's getting frisky with Pearl, kneading her shoulders and purring and making sexy Puss in Boot faces. But the 30 or so Goliaths, they caught up and, well, Silt hasn't shared the information yet, so this is perfect. Taddy's in the dark.
Once I heard them going back to speaking the Giants, I'm gonna head back in and form any of the crew that didn't follow that. Yeah, there's a whole army of Goliaths out there. They're speaking some language I don't get, so.
Just a couple minutes of catching up, and the Oracle will come back in with the Goliaths. And they're all going to kind of set up in this room over here. And once they're back in the bubble, they all speak common again. So you would all overhear the Oracle, well, really all the Cyclopses, conversing with them about essentially the last 700 years, and how there were 3-4 Goliaths at that point from some Shadowfell inconsistencies with the Cyclops' breeding patterns and the locals. And those 4 have turned into 60, 70 over the 700 years. And they are all, in some way, shape, or form, descendants of these Cyclopses.
Oh.
And they catch them in on what they've been doing, which is basically just keeping a perimeter around the temple and keeping evil things out, so as to not further taint the temple.
Oh. These are your kids, grandkids, something
Great
relative.
Sons of
great grandkids.
Okay, well, yeah, Taddy doesn't know the life cycle of giants, so he has no clue.
I didn't look up the life cycle of Goliaths before I said that. I should probably do that.
If I remember correctly, it's like a couple 100 years.
Nothing there. I'll Google it. Get back to you.
You don't have to. It's right here. Goliath. Oh, no, maybe it's not.
80 to 90 years. So they're 7th generation, about 700 years.
All right. Well, anyway, yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, that's awesome. We freed your grandpappy.
At that note, the Oracle and one of the sentries would kind of slowly side-eye you, go, "We're females." And go
Okay.
back to their conversation.
Grandmamas.
Of course you are, and pretty females you are.
There is zero physical distinction between the 4 Cyclopses. 5 Cyclopses, sorry.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's awesome. Well, I mean, is there one of the Goliaths that seems to be kind of speaking for the rest?
There is. It is a male with the brand centered on his chest. The rest of them are like shoulder, forearm, off to the side. This brand is dead center on his chest. He's the only one with the brand there.
If these guys have been around for a while, maybe they might have some information on where we would go over there. As I'd look at Silt.
Perhaps. What are they doing in there?
They are all catching up and conversing with the Cyclopses.
Oh, okay. Okay.
With their ancestors that they've never met.
I gotcha.
But
Cool.
if the players don't have anything else, whatever period of time would pass until you would feel it appropriate to partake of that conversation.
Yeah, I'm ready for that.
Okay. If nobody's got anything else, go for it.
Is it the one on the top or the
It doesn't matter.
doesn't matter?
They're just random icons he threw up
There's
there.
there's
Yeah.
4 tokens there, but there's like 30 Goliaths.
Oh, that's right. Well, I guess I'd just do standard, greetings, Goliaths.
Greetings.
And
You
I'd
are
introduce myself.
the one who freed our ancestors.
We traveled with the one directly responsible. Odess is a Goliath, right?
No,
No, he's not. He's a Simic.
you don't know what he is. He's weird.
Big purple guy.
Above table.
Above table, he's a Simic.
So he doesn't look like them because he looks like them. His icon looks like them.
He's purple. Odess is
Okay.
purple. These guys are like chiseled from stone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'd say another of our party who is sleeping now, a cleric of Poseidon. Did the dirty work.
Above. Oh, you know what? Never mind.
Well, it is a pleasure to meet an acquaintance and fellow traveler of the one who freed our ancestors. I am Gavhall Stormhold, the chieftain of the Stormhold tribe.
I am Silt Wingslay, heir to the throne of Haven, and admiral of our small fleet of vessels.
I do not understand half of the words you speak, but it is a pleasure. And he reaches into the bag and pulls out a small dagger and offers it to you.
Oh shit, is this... I'm gonna roll for insight to see if this is some sort of... I should be doing something here.
You are proficient enough in ceremonial situations to know that this is a ceremonial offering.
It's an offering, not an exchange?
I was about to correct myself. It's like a ceremonial exchange of gratitude. Or
Okay,
respect.
then I would take out one of my many things. You know what? We're gonna go with the carved. I have a carved dagger and a silver dagger, I believe. The carved stone dagger that Kit gave me seems a little bit more ceremonial. I will take that out and complete the ceremonial exchange.
He respectfully takes your dagger. Go ahead and delete it from your inventory as you take his. And I will put that in your inventory in just a second. Okay, it's there.
Okay.
I just have to do one quick modification to it, which I'm almost done. And it doesn't require attunement or anything, it's just is how it is.
Okay.
There you go.
Here it is. Okay, so then I would, if they seem like they're done talking and everything, I'd invite them over to the fire to share some food with our group and to introduce them to everybody else with us.
Of course. Food sounds great. And he'll look at the other Goliaths and they will all start making their way out and kind of filling the room and sitting down, and they're all pulling out food packages and small kegs of some type of drink and like settling in for an evening around the fire, basically.
Mhm.
So, tell us of your journeys. What brought you here?
If nobody has anything special to add, I would just, do the thing, but I'm not gonna. We've all been there, so we don't need to rehash that, I think.
Okay.
Like mainly, as long as you're mainly going over why we came here,
Mhm.
seeking help for this mother, and
I will, yeah, I would do, I do a very truncated version of what led up to before coming here. And then relevant. I try to be quite relevant.
It sounds like you have been through quite the adventure, quite the journey of life. Our lives are very
Yes.
similar. 700 years ago, a deep poison settled in upon this temple, as you know, and the children of my ancestors here barely escaped from that poison themselves and swore to protect the temple from any further harm, knowing that one day they would come back. Or that another child of Poseidon would grace us with Poseidon's mercy and wreak havoc upon the evil that has plagued here. So we have stayed close, we have kept perimeter, we have protected the temple as best we could, and that has been our entire life. Now we look towards the future, towards rebuilding Poseidon's graciousness upon this mountaintop, and learning the true stories of his mercy from our ancestors.
Teddy's gonna giggle a little bit when he says, kept the perimeter around this temple.
Is something funny, tiny man?
Well, a little bit. You said you had a perimeter around this temple, but yet we just walked right the hell up here.
They protected from evil.
If you
I
think
I don't
didn't
know
see
if
not.
If you think we
I
did
didn't
not see
see-
you, you are very confused. As I said, we kept the temple from further harm. We deemed you as posing no threat to the temple. You are not of appearances of creatures who could bring more destruction than the curse that already lay here.
Oh, okay.
Take offense to that if you wish, I do not care.
Okay. So, yeah.
Anybody got anything
I
else?
believe that our cleric will probably want to chat with you once he wakes up. He's
I am very excited
searching
to meet him,
for-
a true cleric of Poseidon. I wish his blessing upon
he is a
my
rare
tribe.
yes, a rare one amongst where we are from. There are not many that even know of Poseidon.
Yes. Outside of my tribe, I do not believe anybody knows of Poseidon. None that we have met, anyways.
So, I'm just gonna say it because I've been waiting, and I'm not catching this. You guys have been around for a while. Y'all know the layout of these lands.
We do not stray far from the mountaintop. Unless we are searching for food or supplies, our lives are devoted to this temple. We have seen much. We have seen far and wide and many, but we do not venture.
So that hellish landscape in the distance, as I point over towards the hellish landscape. Do you know where they keep souls over there?
I did not know they kept souls, but I will pray for any soul that is kept there, judging by the hordes of monstrosities we've seen flying away from that island. In droves, winged creatures carrying things without wings. Every once in a while they venture south to us. We stay away from them. We don't We don't like them. They are. There is no word in our language for what they are.
I would pat Taddy on the arm, trying to reassure him, Taddy, we rarely go very long in our journeys without finding what we need or what we didn't know we needed. So I think we'll find her.
Hey, have you guys seen the rest of our bird friends troop?
Are you speaking of this Kenku here?
Sure, we'll call her that.
I did not know they were referred to as bird friends. We only knew them as Kenku. No, we have not seen another of her kind for some time. He kind of looks at the rest of the tribe in years. Yes, years since the last time we witnessed another of her kind.
They may not be Kenku. They may be other.
The only bird-like creatures we have seen are the ones we shoot out of the trees to eat.
Yum.
Definitely nothing that has walked around or been able to communicate, not in years.
Well, the fancy outfit she's wearing, you know, she's a performer. Performers wear fancy, shiny, eye-catching clothes. Have you seen anybody that looked like they were captured?
And then Tika's also gonna like point at her flute, play a little tune, and like hop around and dance a little bit, and then point to herself.
That is quite impressive. We also have musicians, but no, we have not seen anything of that variety, and as I'm sure you know from your climb up the mountain, this is the first time any of us have seen color in our entire lives. So, shiny, flashy vibrantness is not something we are familiar with.
Okay. Sorry, Tika, no luck on that one.
I'm sure by Poseidon's grace, though, after helping his temple, he will reveal a path to you. You need only have faith, Feathered One.
She'll give like a sad little coo, and then just kind of like look down. Still paying attention though.
Any other conversation points or questions for the Goliaths?
I have none.
Okay.
No.
Well, the next several hours consists of relaxing, conversation, food, mild camaraderie. You don't want to get too crazy, I'm assuming. But eventually, 8 hours will have passed, and Odess will wake up from his nap.
All right. He would. I'm assuming everybody's still sitting around the fire, right?
Yeah, some of the Goliaths are passed out drunk, but everybody's in or around the fire. Well, near or adjacent the fire.
When I see Odess start stirring, I'd beckon him over to. If I'm still sitting next to, I can't remember his name because it was lots of syllables. Guy that I was talking to.
The Goliath?
Mm-hmm.
Gavhall Stormhold.
Yes, I would beckon him over and make introductions if he was still near.
Odessa, I'm assuming you like sat up or something.
Yeah, I was gonna
He's
say
gonna
he.
lay there for a minute.
No, I was gonna wait. Like, I'm not gonna pounce on him in his bed. I'd wait until he actually like got up.
Okay.
I was to say he probably would have laid there for a few, and it's like the sluggish. I mean, I'm assuming we've all played some kind of sport at some point where you wake up or had a really big night of drinking of some sort. Wake up the next morning, you're not exactly Mr. Pippi Longstockings over here jumping out of bed.
Well, when you get up, Silt and this Goliath, and you're all familiar with Goliaths. They have them on Haven. Come over. But the first thing you notice is this Goliath has a brand of Poseidon's trident just dead center on his chest.
Mm-hmm.
He comes over and cleric. With Poseidon's blessing, I introduce myself. I am Gavhol Stormhold, chief of the Stormhold tribe, descendant of the Cyclops, children of Poseidon himself. And he does a very low, respectful bow to you.
Otis is gonna look at him and kind of in a grungy, grumbly kind of voice say, "That was quite the introduction."
It is a blessing. We have prayed, but had no curtailing whatsoever that Poseidon's temple would be returned to us in our lifetime. We have been protectors for 7 generations, and all we could do was pray that somebody strong enough would come and destroy the curse laid upon the great Poseidon's temple. It is our honor to have you in our presence. And he bows again.
I'll just give kind of the silent nod.
He
And he's
hasn't
gonna look
come
at
back
Sil.
up yet. He's like bent at the waist, like a deep, deep Japanese bow. And he hasn't come back up.
Otis is gonna look at Silt and just kind of be like I can't turn my camera on right now, but it's kind of like he's got his hands like pointed at him, like, what?
I would say telepathically, they are, they're very, very happy. Happy's not the right word. Ecstatic about you defeating the shadow and reconsecrating the temple and freeing their ancestors.
Otis will nod, and if it's the earring we're talking through, right?
No, that was just me with my telepathic ability, but it's two-way talk back, I believe.
Can I talk back on it?
Okay. Pretty sure, because it's just a connection.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Otis will kind of nod in acknowledgement, but the response that you'll get back is that he would say, "I'm not the one who freed them," and he's going to look at is it Mr. Stormhold?
Yep.
I'm assuming he's still bowing.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna walk over and kind of put his hand on his shoulder and say, "Please stand up."
He will slowly rise.
And I would also respond, I wanted that to be your story to tell.
You get the deep breath and a little grumble from Otis. And he's going to look at the giant and, what can we do for you?
We do not require anything. The temple has been restored. We would request, humbly of course, if you have the time before you depart, to bestow Poseidon's blessing upon the members of my tribe. To let us feel his grace and fill our souls so we may continue his work. And another deep bow.
Otis will nod and say, okay. But there's something I need to go take care of first.
At your leisure. We are not all here, so now would not be a good time if that is okay.
Yes. Let me know when they are all gathered.
And he'll like snap his fingers and you'll see 4 or 5 of the Goliaths take off out the front door, disappearing down the walkway.
I'm gonna look at him and say, if you can give us some time, please.
Of course, of course. Anything you need, we are at your disposal. Please, whatever you need. And he'll kind of do like the half bow sidestep like a servant would to like usher you into the dining hall, so to speak. But he'll kind of like do that half bow sidestep with his arm out.
Oh, like the old school ushers.
Yeah, kind of like a if you wish, sir, please go your way type thing.
I'm gonna look back at Silt and say, I feel like I've been out for ever, and I feel like a rock hit me.
Sorry, I'm eating chips too.
It's okay. I was just eating ice cream.
That's less loud than chips, I think.
I've got peanut butter M&Ms.
Oh, yum. Good call. Yeah, I'd respond with that's understandable. Feel like as much as the rest of us have experienced, you've experienced exponentially more. And we have things to talk about with the group as well. When you're ready. I have information about Galen and the Shadow and Mother from the Oracle.
He'll nod again and say, well, let's get to it. Burning daylight.
And then I'd turn to the group and do like a whistle and like I'm beckoning them in because I feel like maybe there's more privacy in this room or more. It's not like it's secrets or whatever, but we can be out of the way.
I'm assuming everybody's going in.
Yes.
Are you going to let your cousin join us?
I don't think I will be able to spatula him off of Pearl.
He is curled up by
This
the
is my-
fire, recovering currently.
Oh, okay. And I'll let him be. And this one's my brother. The hairless one is cousin.
Oh. I knew he's some kid.
Yeah.
All right. So you've all
Not-
gathered in this little used to be an armory room.
And here's information, Odessa, quickly. Because not quickly in game, but again, don't have to go through all of that again because you heard everything that we said.
Yeah, it was the one that you posted, right?
I
Let's
posted
see.
the last one I posted. Yeah, that's all 3. all three of the messages.
Oh, okay. Galen's was the only one that I didn't read. Um. Um. Sorry, I'm really slow at reading. But the gist of what I'm getting from this is Otis would tell you that he had a similar vision during his encounter with the whatever that thing was. And that Galen had cried out to him and was in a lot of pain. Like he could feel her pain. If that makes sense.
Yeah, well, if the oracle's right, her spirit's over there, and he kind of points in the distance, northward, over in that hellish landscape.
Oh, the Black
I
Road.
mean, that's not that far. We could fix that if we could figure out where she is over there. But nobody seems to know exactly where.
So I'm assuming these notes that you posted are probably written down in a book. So I'm assuming that you've probably handed that
Yes.
to Otis and he's reading it. And Otis is going to look at Taddy and he's going to say to Taddy, you said that the Oracle knows where she's at?
Well, according to that thing, and he points at the book, her spirit's bound in Hell's Vault, and I was like, well, if it's Hell's Vault, then we just need to find the gates of hell and march our ass in there and go find this freaking vault. But according to the Oracle, there are no actual gates to hell. It is that landscape to the north of us.
Did anybody ask them about Black Roads?
No. But they don't seem to know anything about over there because they don't go over there, they stay here.
Oh.
So asking for details about over there, I'm assuming isn't going to get us anything.
Yeah, the fate that we didn't exactly find them in a state where they could move around either, so I can't imagine that they did very much traveling recently.
Well, they're kids, not the Cyclopses, but the Goliaths.
Hmm.
They have been mobile for, I guess, 700 years, but they don't leave here. They don't leave the mountain.
That we're on. Correct.
Yeah.
Is what
Yes.
you're saying.
Yeah. So we're kind of on our own. If that's where her soul's being held, then we're on our own. Unless we find help over there or something. But
Well, I guess we better start moving then.
I mean, you've had well, you've talked to your Poseidon, right? Is he mentioned anything about Mother or any of
No.
this?
No.
Okay. Because we were talking while you were sleeping, and I mean, Silt and I was, and I think the group was like, Mother's been there for however long Mother's been there. She could probably hold off for a little bit longer while we go fix things for Gallon.
Do we
I
know
don't
for
know.
sure that Gallon is here and that this isn't just some fucked up mind trick that this thing is playing on us?
Well, from our understanding, the Oracle was speaking through the magic of ancient lore. So this stuff is solid info. As far as her that actual location of where it is, no. We're just kind of piecing things together and I guess kind of assuming.
Well, without a question, this gets handled first. She's not one that deserves this at all.
And
There's
Teddy will perk up to that. Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah.
Otis is going to look around at the rest of the group and he's going to say, any one of us would deserve that far more than she does. If there's a chance that we can get her out, then that is the debt that all of us need to pay. I can't tell you that you need to go or force you to go, but I'm going. So whoever wants to come can come.
I'm with you, buddy. I'm with you.
With that, above table, I'm assuming the conversation's done. That's kind of the thing from. So Otis is going to start walking over here to retrieve Gallon's body. And then, DM, I'm just going to make it super easy and just move it over here rather than doing the whole pathway again. But in front of everybody, like I'm assuming people are having conversations or people that are passed out drunk and stuff like that.
Teddy's go follow.
I don't know if anybody else is following or not, but
Is anyone else following?
Yes.
Yeah.
Pam, are you going with?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're all going to come into this room, and he's going to set Gallon's body down right at the edge of the water. And he's going to turn around and he's going to look at everybody, and he's going to say, if any of you want to say anything to her, now is the time.
I will take some time to say something.
All eyes on you, Pearl. Go for it.
Can I just And then I kind of just look at everybody, and if I'm kind of like trying to speak, I just like I lose my voice. Like I just can't say anything. And then I just look around and I just say, I'm sorry. I can't. But I will say, and then I look at her as she's laying there. And then I just look around and I say, I promise we will do justice one way or another. That's all. And that's it.
How do you follow that with a here, here?
I'm not really hearing anything else from anybody else. Uh, Otis is going to pick up Gal's body again and walk out into the water with her. And he's going to gently let her float in the water. And he's going to say, Great Poseidon, Lord of the Deep, hear the crash of our hearts as we lay this soul to rest. As waves claim the shore and storms break the sky, so too do you claim the faithful into your boundless embrace. Let the spirit ride upon your eternal tides, carried not into silence, but into the roar of your kingdom. Cleanse them with salt, crown them with foam, and guide them through the abyss of the halls beneath the sea. Grant us the strength of the tide to bear this loss, and the fury of the storm to honor their memory. By trident and thunder, by wave and wind, we command our friend to you. O Lord of the Tempest, may they rest in the deep until the last tide turns. And Silt will recognize at this point, because I'm assuming so. I want to clarify real quick before I go with this DM.
Mm-hmm.
Is her body going to be required for us to go retrieve her soul?
You have no idea, but roll your prayer roll with advantage.
So never mind then. $162. I don't know why they came out to 162. I said advantage on that. Let me reroll that. Hold on.
Yeah, do the same
Oh,
thing
you know
one more
what?
time.
I was gonna say it won't let me do advantage on D100s.
Okay, do one more.
Oh fuck, that's a first. I don't know that I've ever rolled that.
I don't think anybody's ever rolled a straight 100 before. As you finish the prayer and you're kind of standing there with your arms under Galen's body as it floats, the water begins to shine like the phosphorescent algae in real life, that kind of shine and glimmer. And the light intensifies to the point where you all kind of have to blink and turn away for a second. And when you look back, the light is gone, and Galen's body, along with whatever remains of her belongings that you guys didn't scavenge, are gone. And in your hand, Odess, is a silver chained necklace with a diamond shaped as a seashell on the end of it.
I will whisper something under my breath, and then I will place the necklace around my neck and turn to the others. Walk out of the water and tell them that it is time for us to start our journey into hell.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we got a new friend, by the way.
That would
And-
have gone. That would have been talked about before.
Okay.
Our,
'Cause it would have been
our feathery
awkward.
one that I met previously,
Tika Tika?
if that's their name.
That's
Our
her
bird
name.
friend.
Yes. Our new travel companion. Yeah. Well, I guess we can retro that part of the conversation. So, yeah, you got that earlier. Whatever.
Mhm.
But I just want to make sure that it is said that you were introduced.
I
So
think
that-
he met Tika very briefly right after Gallon had passed. When we were going through
It was
her
in
stuff.
passing, but no introductions.
Yeah,
Oh,
you,
gotcha.
like-
Okay, thank
You were doing rites over and mourning over Gallon, and she was just kind of standing there in the shadows, and you walked past her on your way into the temple to begin
Got
your
Yeah.
ritual.
So,
Got
so yeah, let's just notate that at some given point in time in all of this, you did get a proper introduction to Tika Tika. And at some given point in time, I'm gonna brush up against Odie and say something to Odie, and I'm gonna whisper it to you, bud.
you can get a silent nod in response.
Okay. That was something I didn't want to like broadcast out loud.
No, I got you.
So, all right. Well, you got some blessings to do, right, big purple, and then we can get out of here, or what?
I'm sorry. What? I'm sorry.
I say you got some blessings to do there, big guy, or what?
I guess I don't. These. I guess. I don't.
I mean, you did tell him you would.
Yeah.
They seem to be your people, so I wouldn't let them down, man.
Above
Yeah,
table,
I'm-
it'd be clear that they're not looking for like a spell or anything. They just look for actual words of Poseidon from one of his clerics.
Yeah, I'd be following along.
I guess because it looks like you guys are about to leave the temple. Does anybody have anything else they want to do before that happens?
Yeah, I'd look at Pearl and go.
This is the,
Are you?
are you sure you want to leave this area in the video game? Because you might not be able to come
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, are you gonna bring your fur toy with you there, Pearl?
Perhaps.
Pan is going to walk up to the biggest, tallest female of the Goliaths. He's going to
Okay.
take her hand, and he's riding on top of, he's standing on Sir Waddle's head for this, obviously.
Okay.
Looking her in the eye, and he's going to say, you know, our children would be average sized. Then he's going to kiss her hand and walk away.
As you walk away, you'll hear her in like her deep Russian voice, and that was fucking weird. wants an
But she will
average?
never forget me.
Who wants an average child? But yes, you have your moment. Anybody else got anything?
Yeah.
Coming out of the temple, the courtyard has cleared. B stands by the gate. And as you all kind of approach, he goes, If y'all are heading down to the beach, you mind if I tag along?
Yes, you're coming with us, B.
Oh, well, so matter-of-factly. You know, I thought it would be polite to ask, but okay. Guess I have to come with. And as you get to the gate, probably 70 or 80 Goliaths have assembled. And they are standing in like a platoon formation, Brad. I know that you would know what that looks like.
Yep.
And as you with the Cyclops kind of lining the walkway. And as you come out, they all take a knee and bow their head and wait for you.
Okay. Sorry, had to send a quick whisper. Otis is going to walk out and see all these people. He's going to look out over them. And he's going to go to say something at first and like not be able to really say it, kind of. He gets a little choked up.
In your
And then
quietness, Taddy's gonna go, "It's your time, big guy. You got this."
He's gonna, God damn, I have to keep giving speeches. We only have so many damn speeches lined up, people.
You don't
Fuck.
have to actually give a speech, Brad. You can just say, I give an inspirational Poseidon speech.
Yeah, that'll work. But he's
Or
going to
recite some hymns or whatever you want to do. You don't have to actually do it. You can just say you're doing it.
But like as he's like getting choked up and he's giving this like inspirational Poseidon speech to these people. He's gonna like stop for a second. He's gonna kind of look at all the Cyclops. And he's gonna tell him, you know, I want to say that it was Poseidon's wrath that freed you from this creature's grasp. That it was his holy power that came down and smote this thing and set you free. But the truth of the matter is that it was the sacrifice of one person who did that. Poseidon simply gave me the power to stand up to it after she freed me. So as you go along with your duties and your daily tasks, you all will remember her every day and pay homage to her every day. And she will be revered amongst your people as someone who was a protector, not just of others, but of family. and that you will not let her sacrifice go in vain, and that you will go forth and do Poseidon's bidding. And he commands you to, and correct me, DM, because I've got a lot of notes and I can't go back through them in the amount of time that I have to do. But I believe Poseidon had commanded them to go forth with and help deal with Mother, correct?
No, not with Mother.
Whatever.
With his war, with reinstating his name.
There we go. Yeah.
There was a
So-
war coming, a war of the gods, and he needed his Cyclops children. That's why you were sent here.
That's what it was. Yes. Okay.
Mother is complete.
So that-
the prince sent you guys to figure out the Mother thing.
Got it. Okay. So he would pass that along.
No, I take that back. The prince sent you to figure out the demon thing. The guards hired you to look into the Mother thing
Got it.
by a roundabout way.
But Otis would pass along to them that they are to prepare themselves for this upcoming war, and that they will go forth and gather what other remaining followers of Poseidon there are, and they will make this place their. We're pretty close to the sea at this place, right?
It's like a 4 or 5 day trek down the mountain.
Okay.
No, I take that back. 3 or 4. Downhill's always faster than uphill.
Okay. Either way, he's just going to basically say he's gathered Poseidon's people and prepare them for a holy war coming. I'll just simplify it with that.
Okay. The oracle will stand up. Well, kind of half stand up. But reach out and gently place a hand on your shoulder, Odessa. Poseidon's will be done. You do what you must. I am confident we will see each other again. And kind of give you a small pat. And all of the Goliaths will move to the side and make kind of like a procession, I guess, for you all to walk through as you leave the temple.
As soon as there's an opening, Otis is going to start heading out on his way. If you'll allow it, I'd like to say that the smart thing he would do is he would have gathered. I would assume that he would have already just like walked out and just left all his stuff there, if that makes sense.
You're cutting out there.
I said he would have gathered up all of his equipment and stuff.
Yeah.
Before heading out.
Okay.
And then he would have continued on with his journey, heading out.
Okay. Anybody doing anything except following Odess down the mountain?
No, just follow.
No.
Okay. Where are you guys going?
I'm heading to where Taddy said that I have no need to talk to the Oracle about it. Nothing. If Taddy said that they got the information, I'm going straight for where I need to go. You guys will kind of notice that with Otis's his walking, like he's just going. You know what I'm talking about, DM. I know you remember those ruck marches, just putting your head down and just going.
Just go. Okay. So back to the ship for everybody. Straight back to the ship. V-line.
Yeah, I'm assuming so because it doesn't look like we get on the world map. Doesn't look like we get to anything.
Okay. It is 4 days down the mountain back to the coast. What are any of you doing during that time frame. You're muted, Mike.
Otis. Oh, go ahead, Mike.
No, I was just gonna say literally just walking. Like, we got a mission, we're on it.
Okay. Anything for you, Tika Tika?
No, she's just paying attention, mimicking people's movements as we're marching.
Okay. Pearl?
Marching.
Silt?
Silt's pretty withdrawn.
Okay. Odes?
The group would notice that Otis is like kind of quiet, like more so than he normally is. He's not really talking. He's kind of just focused. But at night, like when they set camp at night, he's going to examine the necklace. The kind of like he kind of have that thought, like he's examining it, but at the same time, also kind of has that like 1,000-yard stare looking at it kind of thing.
Okay. As you examine the necklace, you will note that the seashell-shaped diamond on it, every time you rotate it, and keep in mind you're in the Shadowfell, so everything's in grayscale, but every time you rotate it and the light hits it, you catch glimpses of the various colors of Galen's skin, her hair, her clothing, any of the items she was carrying. It's like the colors that fill this diamond are the colors of Galen.
That's what he
Oh.
would do it.
Teddy would remember. Did Otis get his arrowheads?
Yeah, because I think I'm the one that gave it to you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
In fact, I have a couple things I think that are gallons.
Okay. I just want to make sure. Yeah, I remember they were being passed out. I just don't remember who.
All right. Anything for you, Pan?
I'm just I'd
Cut
be
out.
marching down. Oh. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Arrowhead.
Yeah, you're cutting out again.
Oh,
bud.
you're
And make a bullet of blue slang or whatever it would be.
You're really garbled there. It
Bullet
sounded
of
like you were
blue
missing
something?
bullet.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I don't know what's wrong with my thing. Basically, I'm planning on melting the arrowhead down and making a bullet of blue abashi slaying.
ooh.
Okay. Sorry, I got a text here.
That way, Galen will be the last thing to ever go through that thing's mind.
I like it. Okay. Yeah. No, and you said you were gonna melt down your arrowheads to do that?
Yeah.
How many arrowheads did you have?
Magical items.
What was that? Go ahead and type it in the chat box, Jeremy. We garble really bad.
This better?
Yes.
That sounds better, yeah.
Okay. I can't really make magical items until level 10. So right now it's just kind of I'm in the planning stages of trying to figure out how I would do this.
Okay.
But that's just kind of my plan for right now and what I'm busying myself with.
Jacob asks, how many arrowheads do you have, Jeremy?
I
I
just
think he just has one.
yeah, I just have one. Pearl gave me one of her too.
Mm-hmm.
Do you let us anybody know what you're doing?
I don't think I would right now, just because I'm still in the planning stage. I think if I succeed, then I would definitely let everybody know I can do that if it's something they want done.
Okay.
I just don't want to get everybody's hopes up and then I can't do it.
That's fair.
Anything else at the end of the first night at camp on your way down the mountain?
Mm-mm.
No.
Okay. If you have a daily roll, do it now.
We don't have to go through Barovia to get back to the ship, do we?
I mean, if you don't want to, you can go around it. It won't add
Yeah.
any additional time.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely
What-
going to say something to the group as we approach the now or never spot.
Which is
Go, yeah, no,
now.
I don't want to fucking go back through there. Yeah.
What's your sword say about that?
Oh no, I'm sure he wants to go back in. I don't even gotta ask.
He has
I
been
know what
giving
the
you
hell
the
he wants.
constantly giving you the same emotions of distaste and anger towards you
Yeah.
since you left Barovia.
I feel
Yeah.
like at that point, Taddy needs like a morning roll for, I don't know, how he's doing mentally with that beration.
I think Taddy's made
Oh,
a
no.
pretty good point over this campaign of not giving a fuck. So
Yeah.
I need everybody to roll a d6 in make it a d20 in the chat box.
Natty, what?
Maybe that's good this time. We don't know how to
I was going to say,
score.
you're really tired. It's okay.
Beautiful.
Otis is still recovering.
So you were all extremely tired going to bed, and you all kind of wake up at different points in time. Watch was set, no issues the first night. And Odess, as you wake up and, you know, do like the neck roll to stretch out and arms back, and as you turn to look at everybody else around the campfire, you see a blood-raged Pearl, fangs out, coming straight at your neck. Pearl, roll a bite attack against Odess.
Lord.
Odessa is the only one that sees that.
I would say you're all awake at this point. You know, whether you're up yet or not. Everybody's awake. They hear the vampire hiss as Pearl lunges, and I'm sure Odess would have a "oh fuck" or something to get everybody's attention.
Petition to have Pearl create a bite sheet.
As long as Pearl does it and I don't have to.
Give me a second. I'm frozen.
I've got him targeted for you, so you just gotta click it when you
Okay.
freeze.
Thank you.
Do, 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 do. Still frozen.
I'm trying to click on it.
Do you want me to click it for you?
No, give me a second because I should have done it twice. Did it do it?
Nope.
All of a sudden, there's gonna be 20 rolls.
Yeah, something
That's
like
a
that.
lot of
No, Pearl, not the
biting.
damage. You have to roll to see if you hit first.
Yeah, I'm trying, but it's clicking everywhere because I'm frozen. Go ahead and do it for me, please.
So it does hit. So, Otis, you wake up and you stretch and look over at Pearl, and as she latches down onto your neck with a bite, searing and painful, full of necrotic damage. There's no saving throw on that, Pearl.
I'm not touching anything. It's probably because I clicked everything when I was frozen, and now it's happening.
Yeah, you take 12 points of damage, and then Pearl, you snap out of it like you have every other time.
I would say, knowing how Otis is in his state of mind at the moment, as soon as he gets bit, he would rebuke that immediately.
Okay.
So she's going to come to, and her hair's going to be all poofed out. She's
Electrostatic.
gonna, yeah.
Does
So sorry.
above table, does rebuke involve lightning?
I think his
Yes.
Is it lightning or thunder?
I get to pick which either one.
Okay.
This is for Tika Tika, by the way. So I'm asking.
So this one would be, I don't know if I can target her like that. Or I can target her like this.
Yeah, you can.
Ah, there we go.
She fails.
So she gets 2d8 lightning on this one.
Beautiful. So Pearl, you bite down on Odessa's neck, and the second the blood hits your throat, you snap out of it and let go. And Odessa like snaps into a finger bang, and your hair stands up on its ends, and you get electrocuted and kind of jolt back.
As this
You're not
happens,
supposed
I'm like, I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on. I don't know where that came from.
You're not supposed to stick your teeth into the electric socket.
Like, if you guys look at Otis, all Otis would be doing right now is he would just like he wouldn't be looking direct. His eyes would be locked on Pearl, but it's that dad moment where dad doesn't say anything, but he just gives you that wide-eyed stare where you done fucked up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say we're locking her. We're tying her up at night from now on, as I get the manacles off my belt and jingle them.
B, who chose to sleep in a tree, goes, "Ooh, kinky."
I will approach Pan, and I'm going to whisper something to Pan. Jeremy. I'm whispering it to Jeremy, damn it.
Okay.
Your names are two alike, god damn it.
Welcome to my world.
You can call me Panowar.
But you're all up for the day.
You can call me Daddy Warbucks if that helps.
Just a little guy to me.
Anybody got anything else before you all set off for the day?
And nod solemnly at you, Otis.
Tika Tika, since she knows Otis's name but doesn't know how to describe it, she's gonna make the sound of lightning when referencing him. Yeah. Like the same sound that he did in Rebuke.
It's a really bad attempt at making a lightning noise. I apologize for that.
No, it's all good.
Are you trying to get his attention? Because as soon as he hears the lightning, that would be the first thing he does. Is his head is just going to whip around and look at you.
And then she'll do it again, and then she'll point at you.
Otis is not going to say anything and just walk back to his bed and lay down.
Okay.
All right. Second day of travel. Anybody got anything? Doing anything?
I mean, we figured out that Pearl's situation, it has something to do with Barovia, right?
It had something to do with Strahd biting her.
Yeah.
If
But
I
we didn't-
remember correctly, we established that Pearl was different than Strahd. They were both Dhamphirs, but different. If that makes sense. Like
Yeah.
the way that Pearl became a Dhamphir was not the normal way that happens.
Yeah, you had
Right,
previously
but he has
discovered that she became a Dhampir through scientific experimentation. Not, I guess the real world example of a Dhampir would be Blade. You know, like born of somebody who got bitten. That would be a Dhampir, essentially. But Pearl came about it by scientific experimentation, and Strahd recognized that she was similar to them, meaning similar to a vampire but different, and then bit her. And after that bite is when all the weird shit happened.
right. So I guess after the attack in the morning, Taddy would say, do we need to go? I don't want to go back into Barovia, but do we need to help her calm the fuck down? Or are we going to have to just move on and deal with this every morning?
Who did I have a conversation with? I had a conversation with somebody that already had this answer. I can't remember who I had it with. It might have even been Gal.
Wait, what is it specifically? I could try and recall.
So he was asking, like, can we deal with this now? Do we need to go back to Barovia to deal with this, or do we just have to like go along with this for now until we can figure out like what to do with it?
I think we did discuss this, and I think
I
Gal was
can't
also
remember
in the
who
same.
it was.
It was with all of us. We were all talking about it because
Yeah.
Gal was wondering, like, y'all have to keep me in check, keep checking me with the light sword or with like the light spell to make sure that I wasn't
Okay.
changing myself.
That's right.
So we had decided that like we do need to figure this out and like remove the curse from Pearl and then keep an eye on me and possibly remove it from me.
Which Otis thinks that he has a lead on someone who can give us more information on it.
Right, but it couldn't be
It's
dealt with
like-
until you guys got back to Haven.
Yeah, we had to
Okay.
get past the
Yeah.
storm wall again.
Yep.
Okay. Well, Taddy was just double checking because we're right here right here by Barovia. So it's after
Well,
that attack this morning, he would
I
definitely
think-
be
I
asking,
think the
"Are we sure?"
above,
I'm
Above
gonna
table, I think
give you
the-
guys something here because it's been 5 days now since that bite happened between Strahd and Pearl. You,
Yeah.
especially after Taddy got bit, because I know Taddy the night before would have been like, Pearl, drink your blood, and this still happened. So at this point, it is safe to reveal to you guys that bottled blood no longer works. It has to be a
Okay.
fresh bite.
I thought we had already sort of established that among ourselves.
You
Just
had
because
No,
we
Tad
feel like
did.
yes, but you hadn't
Okay.
done
I think
any
it's on the line.
experimentation to confirm. But it is
Okay.
it is confirmed now that it has to be fresh. It cannot be bottled, and the intensity of it has increased to once every 24 hours instead of once every 72 hours, like it used to be.
She's getting chained up at night.
Yeah, but she's
But
still gonna have to. She's still gonna have to bite somebody every morning.
Oh, it's not going to be me. It can be her fuzzy little boyfriend.
Your brother?
Yeah, that guy.
I mean, above table, I think the easy solution would be to kill Strahd while you guys are here to see if that does anything. But
Well, we think that that's what's going to be.
And you guys
We're
would have
not
also
sure.
you would have also pieced together that her new bites don't heal for 24 hours.
Which is something that I cannot handle. So
Which mine should have, right?
Yeah, yours healed when you woke up this morning.
Yeah.
But Odess, that 12 points of damage you have is going to be there for the next 24 hours.
Okay.
I mean, we're damned if we do, we're damned if we don't. If we go to Barovia and we try to deal with Strahd, that's the longer that gal's in hell being tortured. Vice versa. If we go deal with Galen, then the frequency of her bites are going to be more often. So,
I mean, it would probably quiet this goddamn sword on my hip if we actually went in there and got rid of that guy.
so then we need to establish that in order for us to kill him, based on the notes that I have from him, we have to find his body before we can actually kill him. If I remember correctly. Like, we can't just go fight him.
Yeah. Well, it isn't going to do us any good if we wake up one morning and Pearl's, no offense, Pearl, is going to try and eat us every fucking morning.
No offense.
So,
So, I don't know. Group decision. We definitely are on our way to take care of Gal's spirit, but are we making a pit stop by Barovia since we're right here anyways? And try and fix this Pearl thing. Pan, Silt, Pearl.
I mean, I don't know what you want me to say. I have no control over anything that's happening, so I can only say so much.
No, but do you want to go handle this now, or you want to go handle the Gal thing first and come back?
I would really like to save Galen, but if finding Straw and maybe doing something with him is gonna pretend for me killing everybody, I mean, obviously that will be my priority, so I don't cause any more trouble to you guys.
Panda's gonna come walking up to Pearl, and he's gonna hand her a silver coin. So, can you hold this for a second?
Of course.
Nothing
Is there any
happens.
sizzling, popping, or any damage? No.
No, nothing happens.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, buddy.
Bill, commander of the cruise. Is it more efficient to stop here and handle this, or should we prioritize Gal?
You'll see Silt sort of make some, well, what looks like making some calculations, and you should say it's more efficient to stop here. But sort of it's still definitely like a disconnected way.
Yeah. Okay, well, Taddy's vote is we go ahead and go back in here and deal with that freaking asshole. And he's gonna say it just like that.
All right. We find his body, we kill him, and we're done. Nothing
All right.
else. I don't care what anybody else asks us to do. Nothing else.
Teddy's gonna bend over and put his head down near his hilt, and he's gonna go, "Hear that, dude? We're fucking going back in, okay? Can knock it off."
You get a cautiously happy vibe from him. Like a, yeah, okay, we'll see. But secretly he's excited. With the exception of Tika Tika, because you weren't there, I need everyone to make a history check to attempt to recall the path to Barovia.
Is it history?
Yeah.
Just need your
Those rules line up. I mean, Bill's the only one good at history, so.
I rolled a 2 and I came up with the second highest number.
Oh, and Pan, yeah.
So none of you are really certain which way is the way back to Barovia. Now that you're a little ways down off the mountaintop, the mist is set back in, the grayscale is set back in, the forest has risen up, so you can't orient yourself, like do an object-oriented direction. But Silt, you're the most confident of the direction you need to go. Go ahead and make a survival check for me, just Silt, to try and guide the party to Barovia.
Oh boy.
It's probably gonna piss that bastard off if we walk back in there, but
You all walk for an entire day. Your feet are starting to hurt, your stomachs are starting to growl, your eyelids are starting to get heavy. And as you come out of a clearing of the trees, you're at the bottom of the mountain, and you can see the temple up on the top behind you. You have somehow circumnavigated your way around Barovia and ended at the foot of the mountain.
God damn, it took us 1 day to get here and 2 days to get away from it. We found a shortcut. I didn't say that in game. Still didn't say that. That's just commentary.
Daddy's gonna in-game commentary. Jesus, Jake, really?
Don't blame me. Blame the dice.
Well, it would
No, I'm
appear
not.
that the gods don't want us to go back to Barovia.
Okay. Well, fuck it. Let's shoot for the boat. Ship. Shoot for the ship, I guess, then.
Having done a long day's hike and then some, you'll settle in for another rest. Anything anybody wants to do before Mimi's?
I'm locking Pearl up.
Okay. How are you locking her up, and what, if anything, are you locking her to?
I will be putting the manacles on. I mean, I'm not going to force her, but I'm going to let her know that she doesn't have a choice.
Secondary question
And-
is, Pearl, are you going to let yourself get locked up, or are you going to resist?
I'm resisting.
Okay.
Oh, so you don't eat us in the morning, please?
I'm going to make an
I know,
argument
But at
for-
first, I'm resisting.
for why we need to do this.
Okay. Silt has a pretty persuasive argument. It's for the good of the party, and when you lose control, there's no dealing with you or working with you. And things of that
Okay,
nature.
okay. Please
And then
check
I
on me
would-
in the morning. Don't
I would-
abandon me. Don't leave me here.
We're just giving ourselves a few extra seconds so that you don't fight us. That's all. And then I'm
Okay.
going to tie through, like loop through the chain and just tie her up to a tree. So that again, like she makes rattling and noises when she's lunging at somebody, and hopefully she can't get to them. I will also be sleeping in trees from now on.
I'm gonna nudge Silt while she's doing that. You wanna just chain her to your brother? I mean, that way when she wakes up, she just eats him, right?
No, let's find her squirrels or something if we can.
Okay. Jeremy, I know what you're doing. Anybody else doing anything tonight?
No.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll send you a message real quick.
Anybody else got anything?
No.
Anybody got a campfire joke while I wait for Brad to send this message?
It's coming right now.
Pearl's gonna be like, "This is fun. How much longer do I have to stay here? Like this?"
Go to sleep.
I mean, it's just overnight. We'll get you unchained in the morning. Pearl.
My fear is she's just gonna like roll onto her stomach and like inchworm crawl over and bite someone's thigh.
Oh God, no.
Well, that's why she got tied to a tree.
Pearl is strong as hell.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. And if
She'll
someone's
make
nuts
noise first.
weren't done correctly,
I promise, Pearl, you won't have to go through this after tonight.
Pearl's gonna say, "Okay, I'll be here if you need me. Just remember I'm here."
We wouldn't leave you, Pearl.
I know. I've just never been chained before. Kinda like it. I'm kidding. I don't.
Pearl, make a wisdom saving throw at disadvantage in the tower.
Oh man. Okay. Why at disadvantage? Why you hate me like that?
I will explain why in a moment.
I know, it was my joke that I liked
know.
it. Hold on.
Sorry, we're doing some Odesh shit right now. So just bear with us.
You said wisdom disadvantage check?
Wisdom save at disadvantage
Alright, okay.
in the tower.
In the tower. Give me a second.
Mhm.
I'll be right back.
Yep.
Loki, if you can move, please. Thank you. Oh, hold on.
See,
I don't feel
two of us
good.
can play this
I'm gonna
game, so
cry.
Hey, what game?
You'll see.
you'll see. Taking a page right out of Silt's playbook.
5 years later.
Brad, forward that last message you sent me to her and explain what is going on, please.
Okay.
Pamela, Brad is going to text you on Facebook.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so the night goes off without a hitch. As everyone wakes up in the morning, Jeremy, would you care to explain what you secretly fit to her face before she awoke?
Oh god.
Yes. Yes.
Sorry, that just caught me off guard. I was not expecting that.
What did I eat?
Nothing, it sounds like.
Okay. Yeah. Let me load the pictures here.
Yep, you do that. I'm gonna 2 seconds to Brad. Don't worry about texting Pam. I'm gonna run in there and explain it to her real quick.
Okay. So, yeah, how about them Yankees?
I just saw it. Jeremy sent the chat.
I wish we could post these on Fantasy Grounds so that people can see what we're talking about.
Is it silver?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. That's why I had her hold a piece of silver to make sure it wouldn't hurt her.
Okay. Is Mike back yet? Because things are happening.
You need a what? I'm sorry.
Wisdom save in the tower.
Wisdom? Okay, hold on. Normal one?
Yep.
Yep.
But yeah, you wake up with that face mask on. It's got all the carvings on it.
Okay.
You're still shackled to the tree.
Okay.
And you kind of wake up groggy-eyed, and when you look over, we're just going to do it this way. Leave it to the dice. You look over and you see Odes. And you see one of the veins in his neck just throbbing. And you lose all control and go bloodlust again. Now, because of what Odes did to you while you were asleep, Odes, I need you to drop those dice on her. Well,
Okay.
hold on. Before you do that, let me reread your command and double check the wording on it here. Yep. Drop the dice.
Okay. Oh shit, she's still targeted already.
So Pearl, you wake up. Everybody's awake. Everybody sees this. You all kind of see her wake up. She's got this mask on, and she starts resisting against the chains and the mask, and she is like lunging at Odes, and then takes a huge wince, and you almost think you can hear a little kind of like when Taddy's daggers hit something. And Pearl, you feel the pain, but it doesn't stop you, and you keep resisting, trying to fight. I need you, Pearl, to make a strength check for me.
On the tower or normal?
You can drop it in the chat box.
Is this before or after the halfway point of the night?
This is in the morning.
This is in the morning? Okay.
Yep. Okay, beautiful. Pearl, you really want off this tree. You want nothing except for Odysseus' neck, and you put your feet against the tree and grab the chains and pull and break the links of the manacles, freeing yourself from the tree.
Rope break first.
Re-explain to me how she was rigged up.
Like the rope through and then around the tree. So she's
Okay, so you're still handcuffed in front or behind her back.
I would have done in front.
Okay, so Pearl,
That seems
you're still
more
handcuffed, but you break
Okay.
the rope that was securing you to the tree.
Okay.
So you are free. I need everyone to roll initiative. And I don't have a map, so we are going to do campfire, tree.
There should be like a generic one in there.
Yeah, I don't want to spend time looking.
Above table, this whole situation would give Gal hives.
Oh yeah.
Big time.
And Silt, you are up in a tree.
yes.
B was up in this tree. Pearl, you are there. Daddy, you back? Okay. Beautiful.
Yeah, I'm here.
So as all this kicks off and Pearl breaks free of the tree, you all ready yourselves. And Taddy, the first couple seconds of all this going down, you feel yourself slowed. Like just slowed. And this round, for this round only, you will go last in initiative. So Odes, you get to go first.
Okay. I'm sorry, did we have a generic map up? No.
We're on the world map here. So the
Okay.
circle is the campfire, the T is the tree that Pearl was attached to, and then B and Silt, you're just up in some generic trees.
Got it. I am actually going to see if I can put to use some level 1 spells.
Okay.
Never really used. Until now. I'm assuming Pearl's 15 feet from me or so.
Yeah, whatever Whatever.
Give or
you
take.
say. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to hold up my hand towards her, like palm out,
Okay.
and all I'm going to say is halt to her. And she's still targeted. And we're going to see if this works.
She
No,
succeeds.
nothing happens. That is it. The bonus action, maybe click my boots and yeah, bonus action, click my boots, and I will back up 80 feet from her.
Yeah, go ahead and move your token. The landscape
be
is like
way the
generally
fuck over here.
flat, like the foothills of a mountain with a semi-dense tree base. Okay. And that's it for
That
you?
is, yeah, that's it for me.
All right, ticka ticka.
I have to be quite honest. I don't fully understand what's happening. I'm really confused. It was literally like we all went to bed and all of a sudden Pearl's muzzled and Otis is like attacking her. I'm so confused.
Well, you did see what happened at the temple.
No, I know that she like can go, for lack of a better term, somewhat feral. But are we attacking? Like, are we attacking? Am I just like gonna? Okay, I guess I'll just follow Otis's thing, his lead on this, I guess. Let's see what I have here. I guess I'll cast Vicious Mockery.
Okay.
Do I just click the blue dice?
So yeah, you drop the save on her first. And she fails. Go ahead. Oh, hold on. I didn't go through and increase your cantrips. You are... What level are you guys? 9?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so I gotta
I
put
think.
one more die on there.
Oh, I
Okay.
am, sure enough.
You're good now.
Okay. And then just drop the damage.
How do you mock her, Tika?
Oh, I don't want to be mean.
I mean, it's called Vicious Mockery, so...
Yeah.
That's also like half the fun of playing a bard, though.
Yeah.
I know. Okay, you're right. You're right. She would go in a tavern goer's kind of voice. She would go, "Dry as a bone, are you?" And then she would cast the damage.
Okay. So Pearl, you feel that, and you have like a brief moment of clarity where you're like, "What?" And then the rage flips back in you. Pearl, you will have disadvantage on any attack roll you make before the end of your next turn. Oh, you dropped the damage twice there, Tika.
My bad.
Sorry, I got you.
I feel like her damage for level 9 should be higher than that.
No, 2d6.
It goes up to 3d6 at 11.
Yep. It's a cantrip, so.
That's right, it's a cantrip.
Yep. I think you were thinking of Tasha's Hideous Laughter. That one's
Probably.
very similar, but does a lot more damage, if it works. Anything else for you, Becca?
I think I only get one attack, right?
You get an action and a bonus action.
Oh,
And that was your action.
action. Okay. No.
Well, there's
not that
isn't
one.
there effects that go along with vicious mockery? Not just damage.
It's a disadvantage on the next attack roll. I got it.
Yeah.
So,
I think
Uh,
that's it for right now.
big thing for bards, Becca, is the
Uh-huh.
bardic inspiration, which is a bonus
Yes.
action, and it gives at your level a D8 for anybody to add on to an attack, save, or check for the next hour, and you get 5 of those a day right now.
Okay, cool. I'll keep that in mind.
Okay.
Also, I don't know how I have inspiration. I'm just gonna remove that. I was clicking buttons, I'm sure.
Yeah, I think that was
All
the
right.
first time you opened up the character. I just let it
Probably.
go.
Yeah. All right, that's my turn.
No movement?
Well, she's still strapped to the tree, right?
Nope. She is still
Oh.
handcuffed, but she has broken the rope that was securing her to the tree, and she has this face mask on as well.
Yeah, I'll move back. I'm just gonna go this way.
I don't know. What is your movement speed?
I think it's 30. Yeah, 30. I'll go that way.
Okay. And that's it for you.
Yes.
All right. Pan and Sir Waddles.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay, good. Writing on Sir Waddles.
That was gonna be my question.
Yep. Pan is going to come up to Pearl. And he is going to try to calm her down. He's going to say, look, if you calm down, you can feed on me. You just have to calm down first.
Make a persuasion check at disadvantage in the tower. And Pearl, I need you to make an insight check at disadvantage in the tower. And the results of this will be a whisper to you, Pearl, and you can act upon that on your next turn.
And I am holding out my, forearm to her.
Okay.
What check you want me to do at disadvantage in the tower?
Insight.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. Anything else for you, Pan? Or Sir Waddles?
No.
All right. Silt.
Okay. Are there any birds or critters in the tree I'm in, or in any surrounding trees I can see?
There
Here.
are not.
Hmm.
The Shadowfell is a pretty desolate place.
Okay. And I'm going to I think I'm just going to ready some Eldritch Blasts in case she comes my way, but I'm not going to do anything if she doesn't.
B is actually going to look at you, Silt, and see that you're readying, and he will draw his longbow back, holding a shot, but not firing. Pearl, what do you want to do?
Who's closest to me?
Sir Waddles and Panawar are standing right in front of you. You're still wearing the mask, and you're still handcuffed.
I'm gonna try to take my mask off one way or another.
Make a strength check.
In the tower or normal?
It's normal. Okay. Roll a D100 for me as well.
Okay.
Just in the chat's fine.
Did I do it?
Nope.
Hold on.
If it's easier, just do another strength check and we'll just use the die, not the modifier.
Perfect, thank you.
Okay. So, Pan, you came up offering your arm as this saving grace, and you watch Pearl, bloodlusted and raged, reach up, run her fingers over the top of the mask, and just clean snap the leather straps, breaking it off her face. And she lunges to bite your throat. Pearl, go ahead with the attack. Hold on. You are able to, like, kind of how cowboys side ride their mount for a second. As she lunges, you do that kind of like side mount Sir Waddles, and then pull yourself back up. And she is
Said calm.
missed
would
and
it-
just shift right past you.
Would it make a difference if I wasn't trying to resist?
If you want to let her bite you, by all
Yeah,
means.
that's kind of why I came over here. I was hoping to.
Well, you offered her wrist, and she lunged for your throat. So that is completely your
Right.
discretion if you still want to let her bite you or not.
I think I'd be more apprehensive, but I'd still be like, "Oh, this is what we're doing now." Okay. Didn't get the
I gotta
memo.
pay extra for this. All right. Okay.
It's
Pearl,
not even my birthday.
go ahead and roll the damage on Pan.
My heart.
Hey, at least it wasn't a crit. So, for the first time, you feel that burning necrotic bite, and 2 seconds after she bites down, she pulls off and she is snapped out of it. You're out of
Are
combat.
you all better?
Pearl's just gonna stare at Vaughn like in disbelief, shocked, just frozen.
Are you okay?
And I'm gonna stare at you, frozen. Like I'm in shocked.
I'll get down out of the tree, walk over, and take the manacles back.
I think she got high off my blood, guys. Give her a minute. She's just adjusting to her new normal.
Now I'm gonna say, as I see Silt kind of coming closer. What happened?
You know what happened.
Been happening every morning.
I was supposed to be locked.
As I take the manacles off, it's like, yeah, you were. Gave us a little bit early warning, just like it was supposed to.
I know. But Pearl's still kind of like, this is new for her. She has no idea what the fuck is happening. So for her, it's
I'm
like
just reminding you.
a
That's all.
thing of like, I don't even know I have the strength and that like lust for blood as much as I do right now. Like all this is new to me. I've never dealt with this in my life. So for
Yeah.
her, it's like, what the fuck is going on?
Hey, it's as new to us as it is to you, so we're all dealing with it.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
gonna look at Otis and say, is there any spell you can put me asleep? Anything that you can actually keep me like asleep and not unconscious per se, but I don't know. And I'm just gonna look like defeated because
I'm
I'm
waving
over
to
this.
Odess. Look, I got a hickey! My first
Okay.
hickey!
I'm so sorry for doing that to you, Pan. I'm so sorry for all this that is happening. I wish I knew how to stop it.
And I'd look at Odie and go, oh yeah, by the way, she randomly missed the step the other morning.
And I'm gonna look and say, oh yeah, I did do that. I don't know how, but I was here, and then the next thing I know, I was over there.
Uh-huh.
Gonna be a problem.
Because I noticed you, did the boot thing and ran, and yeah,
That's good to know.
uh-huh. Okay, well, now that that's over, I say we have breakfast. We let Stilt do her morning speech, and
Well, I haven't been doing morning speeches.
oh well, okay. If she wants to do one, I don't know. I'm just so used to you giving them every morning that it just naturally come out as, yeah, yeah. Let's have breakfast. She can give her speech if she wants to give her speech, and I guess head back towards the boat if the mist will let us, or wherever the hell this mist will keep taking us, and hopefully back to the boat or Barovia or somewhere other than this goddamn forest where Pearl is trying to eat us. No offense, Pearl.
I'm
Girls gonna
sorry.
keep
No,
trying to
thank
eat
you.
us on the boat, by the way.
I got a hickey, Tatty.
Yeah, I see that, Pan.
Pan, do you want to describe what you cooked for breakfast with a natural 28?
I think I would have made penquakes. I think this is a big day for me, and I'd want to celebrate.
Okay.
Sorry, I just caught that. That's funny.
Anybody got anything else before you all head out for the day?
Nope.
All right.
I put some nuts in Tika Tikas.
Did your nuts
Damn.
have shells that you had to shell?
No.
Tika
Oh,
Tika would
oh.
respond with a trill of joy.
Being at
Don't
the
tell me.
foothills. Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, Sil, you're not allergic to nuts, are you?
No, I need some nut shells.
Oh. Okay,
All right.
go ahead. Sorry.
Being at the foothills, you guys would remember your trip up the mountain. And you would know that if you move at a normal pace, it'll take about a day and a half to get to the ship. But if you kind of book it a little, not run per se, but move diligently and with extra purpose, you can get there by night, get to the coast by nightfall if you wish.
So,
Choice is yours.
so have we given up on going back to Barovia?
Unless you were gonna do that, if you want to try to go back up the mountain and get there.
Because I thought last I knew we were heading to Barovia to try to free Pearl from this curse.
We were trying to, and then we ended up back at the base of the mountain.
Yeah, I think. I mean, my guess is Mr. Big Jackass is keeping us from coming back to Barovia in his mist, since he controls everything. So it might not be that easy to just walk back in.
Yeah, I wonder if your sword can lead the way. I mean, if it wants to kill him that bad, maybe it has a homing function.
That's a good question. Daddy will bend over and look at his waist and go, "Hey, can you point the way?" And I'll unsheath him and go, "You just, you know," and I'll start swinging it around a little bit. Tell me when you're happy, and that's the way we go.
There is no physical response, just a constant emotion of impatience coming from the sword.
Hey, man, we're trying to get back there, but we don't know how. You can help us.
It's just more impatience.
Oh, I don't think he knows how to get back. Well, I don't think it knows how to get back. Sorry, I tried. I'll sheath it back on my belt.
So what's the plan? What are you guys doing?
I could. I don't know.
Well, if we can't go back to Barovia, let's do the one thing that we can do. And let's move on.
All right, yeah, and we'll come back
Well-
to it. Deal with it later.
Okay.
Or go see your friend back in Haven. You said you had a friend in Haven, right? So we'll try that there when we get there.
Yeah. That works.
Okay. Sounds like we're gonna hotfoot it back to the ship
Are you
if we
guys
can.
hastily making your way to the coast, or are you gonna move average pace and do one more long rest before you get there?
Taddy's gonna vote for hastily, but he's gonna move with the group. So
I'm good with going quick.
Okay. little bit of cure wounds for Pearl from Odess as you guys quickly make your way to the beach. You clear
Making
the
our way.
making your way. You clear. Sorry.
Yeah.
My alarm system going off when my mom walks in the house.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you guys
Sounds like a
clear that last tree line out onto the beach. As you come out, you look left and look right, and your ship is nowhere to be seen.
Good.
Shit.
Who did we leave with the ship?
Yas, Quartermaster B, and whatever other crew members you guys had. I think it was just those two.
I'm gonna go to my phone and I'm gonna hit find your bee.
Conveniently enough, B will kind of side nudge into you, Silt. Looks like you lost your ship, Admiral.
Just sort of shrug.
Where the hell did the ship go, B?
Oh, I have no idea. I'm just poking fun at her.
Oh, wrong
Admiral
B.
of a fleet doesn't know where her ship is.
No. B. There's the B on the ship.
That's Quartermaster B. Her brother
B,
is just
right.
B.
Right. But I confused the two. I was like, how in the hell did B get here? And then because I forgot about the brother.
Really starting to understand why they say to spay and neuter your cats.
So, Silt, sounds like you could use a little assistance.
I'll look at him.
Oh, you know what I want. Nothing's free.
Above table, do I know what he wants?
He'll lean in real close
A ride?
and whisper, "You have to stand in front of all your friends and declare your full legal birth name."
Why?
Because that's what I want.
I'll do a sisterly sigh. And I'll
I
turn around.
look at Silt and go, hold up a dagger. You want me to?
Look at
do
Daddy.
this?
I'm imagining the water boy, the girl in the window. You want me to kill them?
Right. Yeah.
I'll turn around to everybody and at the same time as the longest, biggest eye roll you've ever seen, I will say my full name is what is my full name is Lady Silverfern of House Wingsley, and then I'll snap my head to B and say, good enough?
Yeah, that'll work. All right, everybody, we'll go to my ship. Hope y'all can swim. And he's going to start walking off the beach into the water. In doing so, he will pull a small bottle out of his belt, pop the top, and down it. And you guys would recognize it as a short term, like a 30-minute, 1 hour potion of water breathing.
Before he goes in, I'm going to shout, how far?
It's about shoulder depth right now, and he turns around and he goes, "Oh, it's not far. It's only like a 15-minute swim, maybe. But all 15 minutes is underwater, so you can hold your breath."
Does he have a submarine?
Okay.
And with
well,
that, his head will disappear below the surface of the water.
Teddy's gonna float over the water to where his head was, and then just put his hands together and plunge down.
Hold on.
Before anyone goes anywhere, Pan is going to cast water breathing on everybody.
Oh, okay.
Because it can do up to 10 willing people.
Teddy's gonna kind of motion you on when you come to him, and I don't need that. Thank you though.
I know, just everybody gets it. I don't care if you want it or not.
As long as Tika Tika gets hit, then I go and follow. That's what I was hesitating for, because she couldn't.
So you all go into the water. Mike, I sent you that whisper there.
Yeah.
Just something you notice as you go to fly into the water. Everybody went into the water, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
You all go out into the water, dive approximately where B is. He's sitting there waiting, beckons for you to follow. You all follow him down to the first drop off, and at that drop off, he swims down. And you guys don't see anything down here. It's all seafloor. Nothing looks out of place. But he leads you for about 15 minutes, like he said, and swims into underneath this rock outcropping. And when you're all in there with him, he reaches up through the rock, which was a magical illusion, and spins his hands, opening a hatch. And does anybody not follow him through the hatch? All right. You all follow him through this hatch. Put you in the right spot here. And end up aboard B's submersible vessel.
Oh.
When the
It is
last
submarine.
person enters, he closes the hatch behind you. And from the back of the ship, you hear some weird language that none of you have ever heard before. Silt, is your comprehend up today? Did you put it up?
No, I wouldn't have put it up.
Okay. So yeah, it is some weird language that none of you even vaguely recognize. And as you look back, it's this little feral goblin looking thing. And you glance back at B, and he goes, yeah, he's not happy I was gone for so long. He said, don't touch his shit. And that is where we will end tonight's episode. Sorry.
I mean, we got metal walls. Maybe we can find something metal to Pearl to. Out of a tree.
That'll be an issue for next
I just
week.
want to know how he got all of this metal.
I guess you can
Well, he's
charades ask him next week.
Yeah.
We're merchants. We've got lots of stuff.
Because, like, getting scraps was rough.
Well, they're not. That's on Haven. We're now outside of the Haven area. I mean,
That's true.
So there's
One,
a chance we're going to come across things that we normally can't get in Haven while
one
we're out
last
here.
really quick note, especially you, Taddy, would have recognized the device in the center of that back room. It is one of the anti-storm machines.
Oh,
Right there in the center.
A bit like,
yeah, I see it.
like what we have.
Yeah, just like the one you guys have. Wink, wink, Taddy. Stole order requests when you guys were there.
Heh.
So, but all right, everybody. Thanks for coming to watch the session. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you back here next week. Bye.